Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Terminus today, covering something I've wanted to cover for a decent amount of time now. This is something that I've been playing with recently and I've actually really been enjoying, so I'm finally here to cover it and show it off in a video. Although I have actually done this video before, but I ended up scrapping it because it was recorded right before a patch day and I didn't really have a good time to publish the video. I think it's actually up on the channel, it's just unlisted or private. It's been there for months, but yeah, we're finally around to actually covering it and doing an updated video. Feel free to ignore the two setups here on the left. I've shown these off before. They're pretty standard setups you see with Term, but the one we're going for is this one, which is very similar as you can kind of see, but instead of regenning our Q with our right click, we have a bunch of extra movement speed when we have charges stored. We also have a few other cards moved and leveled a little bit differently, but for the most part it plays the same as normal Term, except you're really quick when you have charges. So yeah, let's quickly go through the cards left to right and then we'll jump into a match. We've got It Waits, which is kind of a filler card. It just regens our F a little bit when we have our Q up. We reduce the amount of actual damage we need to absorb with our Q to get a charge, which feeds into the movement speed buff per charge we have, which is actually 10% per charge, not 10% total, which is something that I actually know a couple people have gotten mixed up before. But yeah, if you have 4 charges, you have a 40% movement speed buff from this card, although obviously diminishing returns does exist. We then have a tiny bit of Power Slave. I did toy around with having this a higher level, and it didn't really seem to make too big of a difference in most fights. It is nice to have the bonus speed when you're in your queue, but overall I feel like you're better off putting points into other cards. I'm fine with this just being level 1 like it is in my other setups. And then finally it Watches, which is the way we gen our Q, 12% of our meter whenever we slash somebody. And as far as I know from what I could try in game, if you hit multiple people or even if you hit some sort of objects like a Nara's F, as far as I could tell was triggering it and stuff like that, it will also, you know, give you 12%. So if you hit 2 people, you get 24% of it back. That's at least how it felt in game when I was playing with it. Couldn't tell you for sure if that's exactly how it works, but either way, level 4 is more than enough to have your Q up pretty consistently if you're playing in more casual modes. I don't think I'd recommend this for like tryhard siege or ranked or anything, but in the casual stuff, which is what we'll be sticking to today, it works surprisingly well. Alright, well, for game 1 we've got TDM Dragon Arena, possibly a bit of a rough map for what we're going for, but hey, it's game 1, it doesn't really matter. It's kind of a good warm-up. We've got a Leon, a Strix, a Grok, and a Victor. Shoutouts to Lino the Master. Pretty sure I played with him in a game before, but I could be wrong. And for their side, we're up against a Genos, a Koga, a Vivian, a Willow, and a Fear. So Genos is going to give us a decent amount of trouble. That is something I didn't point out in the intro, but yeah, there are definitely some hard counters to what we're going to be going with today. Term in general just gets kind of hard countered by a couple champions. Genos with the grip is definitely one of them. Also, I forgot to go over talents, but it really doesn't matter which one you go for. None of them directly link to what we've got in the loadout other than Crush, which is the stun, which is why I'm going for it now. We'll go ahead and pull the Q up and absorb a bunch of stuff. We also started off with Nimble 2 for pretty obvious reasons. Let's get a stun on this Koga. That actually landed. He is gone. I used my charges and now I'm going to pull up the Q to hopefully regen him. Cool. As soon as you have 4 charges, you're basically just nitro goddamn Term. But yeah, Crush or Decimation, depending on how often you think you're going to be using your right click, is really how you want to decide. I don't know if that sentence made any sense, but yeah, you basically have to decide if you want to use your F a ton and stun people or if you just want to get a bunch of charges. What the hell happened there? It didn't let me jump, and then her Q also got stuck in place. That was a really, really weird set of plays. Get out of the Genos script with the F. There we go. It's kind of what I want to keep it off of cooldown, and also I guess why I went for Crush, because he's going to be near me to grip me, right? Put the Q, absorb some more stuff from these guys. There we go. Back up to full. They are actually firing into me quite a lot. Hello, Genos. There is the stun. Does come back off cooldown if we get out of the grip. What the hell was going on there, though? Why was that so delayed? He got stunned like 3 seconds after I landed. What? No idea what that was, but we went ahead and yoinked the ult thing. Let's get a stun on this Koga. There we go. Slash, and he is gone. He's reacting kind of slowly to what we're doing. We'll go ahead and finish off our Nimble. Jump towards the middle. Hello, Vivian. I am moving incredibly quickly, as you can see. Jump down onto this Fear. Is this a good idea? Probably not. There's the F. That's a stun. I got stunned by her thing. I could ult here, but I don't really think it would make very much sense. I am on a 6 streak, but yeah, we'll just die. Go ahead and F ourselves in here. I do have the ult already. I guess I'll go ahead and yoink it anyway, just to make sure that they can't get it. I feel like that's such a waste when I've already got it fully genned. But hello, Genos, and also Willow. What is my plan? Am I going to make myself die here so I can use my ult? Is that a good idea? Yeah, sure. Absolutely terrible use of the ult there, but there's some charges into the Koga. Term feels super janky to play because of the servers at the moment. Definitely going up against 2 different, like, kind of annoying things here. We've got the Genos who's grabbing me, but we've also got a map that kind of screws me over a little bit. I'm just going to continue holding this up and get kind of behind cover. Definitely not looking too good. There's a stun on the Willow, but yeah, I'm dead. Actually not doing too bad so far. There's the F for the stun on Vivian and some charges. We'll pull up the Q. For some reason there's a weird delay on that whenever I get out of like using my charges and stuff. There's some more hits. I've got none of my meter left because I've not really been using my axe very much. 23 to 32, definitely not looking great. Hello, Vivian. There's a stun. I'm on 160 health. How did you just lose that fight? Thank you, Strix, for the backup. I guess 2 of us on no health is better than a full Vivian. What? Did go ahead and max out resilience, but I don't think that's going to make too much of a difference. There's a stun for the Koga and some charges. He is gone. Just absorb a little bit more. I'm revealed here, so I'm totally going to be dead any second. Hello, Genos. There's 2 taps. I have got out the ult. Should I go for it here? Such a waste of it if I go for it. 26 to 39. I don't think I was really the reason we lost, to be honest, but I guess we'll see with the stats. I definitely didn't play great because of the map in general, but overall, I think I did fine given the situation. I guess we'll see. So yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 1. Definitely a good representation of where this does struggle a little bit, but overall didn't do terribly. 5, 6, 30k. Can't complain too much. As for the rest of the stats, Grok struggled quite a bit there. Victor surprisingly has 16 deaths, which is honestly kind of impressive considering everybody else has less than 10. I don't know how he has 16. Gotta say though, Strix did a really good job. 12, 3, 45k. Leanne did fine on their side. Vivian definitely did the best. Koga did pretty decent as well. Willow not as much. Furia did, I guess, decent, and Genos was definitely a pain in the ass. Overall, they definitely deserve the win, but we'll go ahead and requeue for another one. Hopefully we're not up against another Genos on another open map. Alright, well, for game 2, we've got TDM Trade District. We've got an Andro, seemingly also Furia and a Victor. We're just waiting on our last pick. We have a Damber as our last pick, but yeah, I should definitely clarify that this is one of those setups where you won't really ever have crazy good stats just because of the way that it actually works. There are, of course, other things I've done that are the inverse of this, where you have great stats, but you don't make a massive difference. With this one, I feel like you're really annoying to the enemy team. You can secure tons of kills, but overall your stats won't really show it off too well. Shoutouts to DBM4D. Did I say that right? I don't know. It's the Andro though. Shouts to him. We're up against a Maeve, a Cassie, a Damber, a Strix, and a Leanne. So nothing there that counters us too hard. Damber's stun can be kind of annoying, but yeah, definitely not like Genos levels of being able to kind of put us out. We also have double support this time around, which should help quite a bit, especially if you have a support with a speed buff. This just goes into overdrive. If you have like a Damber who can give you 30% bonus speed, it really does make it way easier to do well with. To be honest, I'd maybe even say that you don't need to go for this setup if you have somebody like that because of diminishing returns and stuff. If you're already at plus 30%, you're not going to notice this setup anywhere near as much as you would, you know, if you've not got somebody who's buffing you out. But of course, we'll go for the setup anyway. We'll go for double nimble. We've got Curse Revolver, Spirit's Chosen, Exterminate should be kind of helpful. Damber is going for the speed buff, which is nice. It doesn't even go up to 30% anymore, does it? What am I talking about earlier? They have a Damper as well. Spirit's Chosen, Impulse, Street Justice, Nocturnal, and Eminence. This is definitely not the way I should be going. Not sure if I can be bothered to go for like a super long flank, but let's go get a stun on the Leanne. Double stun, just absolutely put her out. There is the Maeve doing jumps. There is the kill on her. Let's push up onto this freaking Maldamba. I'm not really sure why he's going left. That kind of threw me off a little bit there. Just get full stacks. Nice. There we go. I'm freaking max speed right now. We've also got a K damage at burst if we need it. Not really sure where I want to place myself. Let's go in on the Leanne again. Yeah, sure. There's a stun for her. Just completely put her out. See what I mean? We only dealt like 500 damage there, but that stun definitely secured a kill. We got some damage on the Cassie. Wiggle away. There's some charges for the Strix at the back. I think I hit him with like 2 of those. 3D sprays. Still weird for me. Hello, Damber. Fury just hit you with a stun. Free death. Let's go ahead and jump on the Strix. There's a stun. There's a little 250 slash, and he is out. Cool. I feel like going up against a Strix with this is kind of unfair. I am now off of the map. Fair enough, Cassie. Definitely should have reacted faster to that one to actually be able to block it. Slowly kind of wiggling through here. Thank you for the max stacks, I guess. We go for the stun. Did that a little bit early. Didn't even get anybody with it. That was a bit of a fail. Gonna play a little bit more careful this time around because she can throw me off the map. I guess I have my Q out, but it's kind of bugged. I don't know. We'll go to the F. There's a stun slash. I don't even think I'm going to need to use my right click, or I guess I'm dead. That's Leanne ulting as she falls off the map. I got feared by Damber. I thought that was our Damber's ultimate for some reason, but I guess it was theirs. That was 2 really bad ults from their side. That was weird. What I was trying to say though is that of course as soon as I go to record a video, I go up against teams that don't have tanks on like really open maps. Of course that happens. There's a stun for Cassie. There's the Q. I'm actually dead to Damber goop. It's probably the first time I've had that happen in a video in a while. Hello Strix. There is the stun. Did I predict that right? I think I did. I'm pretty sure he's just here. Yeah, I'm just going to slash away at him. I don't have any cauterize, but he is still gone. Hello Damber. There's a slash. There's another one. There's the Q. The delay on that's a little bit weird. I'm definitely dead. I don't even know how you really stunned me there because I feel like I was looking at you. I used the ult anyway and he is still gone. Nice. We should be also able to get rid of the Cassie. This is kind of close. I don't really like this at all, but I'm somehow still alive. I'm going to pull the Q up again, throw out the 3 stacks. I actually managed to win that fight. I am on no health though. There is a 250 before I die. Okay. To be honest, I'll take that win. We beat the Cassie. We also got rid of the Damber. I did use an ult for it, but I don't feel like that was a complete waste. Hello Leanne. There's a little 250 for you. Should we go for the stun? Yeah, sure. There's a stun on the Cassie. I think she thought I was going to try and stun the Maeve. There's the Q. This does work quite well in one-on-one situations, but not 1-on-4, which is what I'm in right now throughout the charges. Hello Maeve. There's a little 250 for you. Andro finished her off. I guess he went for the ult. Are they just there? Yep, there we go. That's a kill on her. Nice. Chase down the Strix and I guess the rest of the team because they're all here. Did that Strix throw a blind or was that their Strix and did I block it? I don't know. There's a double slash. That is the fear from the Damber trying to pull up the Q. I guess it doesn't really matter. Pop the F. Slam. Did I hit somebody? I did, but they're both still like on pretty much full health and there's somebody behind me, so I'm going, why am I always 1v3? Am I pushing up too hard? Maybe I shouldn't be pushing up as hard and should stick with the team a little bit more. We'll go for the F with a 2-man stun. Nice there. It's a 250 into the Q. There's 2 more stacks for you. Okay, I'm out of meter, so I'm just going to go ahead and run away. Thank you for the heal. We'll finish off Haven. Damn, hit me with the speed buff. There's a double stun literally directly onto their heads. Pull up the Q to try and block shit. There's another slash. He is gone. Let's also get rid of this Cassie. Fury hit me with the ult buff, which is mad, and she is gone. Let's get rid of the Leanne. There we go. Nice. 32 to 30. We've been like 2 or 3 kills ahead of this entire goddamn match, and it still seems like we could definitely lose. There's a stun for him. Never mind. There's 4 charges instead. I missed one of those, and that's why he's still alive. Damn it. There is the Q to block some shit from Maeve. Thank you for 3 stacks. I appreciate it. That is 4 now. Okay, cool. Let's go push up on the Damba. He just used his F, so we should be able to get a free stun and a free kill. There's the stacks. I missed 3 of those, but I guess the 1 was enough. There's a little 250 for her. Hello, Strix. I guess you're trying to do some sort of flank, but Anjo caught you. There's the Q. She's just giving me free stacks today, apparently. That Maeve really just likes firing into my goddamn Q. Kind of wish I went for decimation on this one, though, to be honest. He went and used the F. There's a stun. He is out. I think I did 499 damage there, which was 1, did like the exact amount of damage there to kill him. But yeah, there is the victory. Hopefully we can have a better game 3. I don't feel like I did badly in that one either, but they definitely haven't been great situations for this. But anyway, yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 2. Shoutouts once again to DMB4. I appreciate the love, and also Yusuf L. I think I might play with him before as well, because I do recognize that name. I think I've called that out before. But yeah, we'll go through the stats top to bottom. Damba did a great job. Victor did pretty decent. Andrew did pretty decent. I feel like overall we did fine there. 10, 5, 40k. I can't complain about that stat. Fury did alright as well. As for their side, I'd say Cassie probably did the best. Damba did fine. Strix did pretty decent. Leanne had a little bit of a tougher time there, but she also didn't do terribly. And then I guess the Maeve did pretty average for that match. Overall, just a very standard TDM. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end it off with an Onslaught, where we hopefully get a bit of a better situation for this. It's usually a little bit easier to play when you're up against tanks, because you can regen your meter easily by just flashing them, because you're usually fighting quite closely anyway. But in both of the matches we played already, we were up against full squishy teams, and full squishy teams that also had like a decent amount of movement, so it hasn't been great. But hopefully we have a better setup for match 3, so I can show you like a bad setup in game 1, a decent setup in game 2, and hopefully a great one now in match 3. But I guess we'll see. Well, for game 3 we've got Onslaught Marauders Port. I've actually played this on Marauders Port already, I think today or yesterday, so there should at least be a decent situation for it. We do have an Andro and a Khan, so we've got a supporting tank. We also have a Genos for a damage and a heal buff. Genos usually goes for Luminary, so obviously a damage buff. Shoutouts to Old G. That is the Andro. We also have a Leanne as our last pick, and then we're up against a Damba, a Strix, a Dredge, a Lex, and a Ying. So Damba kind of counts as a little bit with the stun, but other than that, nothing too bad. But yeah, we're once again not up against a tank, which kind of sucks, because it works really well against tanks and definitely struggles a bit against these squishier characters. But I'll go ahead and grab the same setup anyway. We'll go for Crush again, because why not? It seems like the Khan's going for Leanne's shield. We've also got Eminence and Curse Revolver. We also have Power Cosmium, which is kind of interesting. Not really what I was expecting, but I guess it also kind of works. Focusing Lens, Death Hastens, Nocturnal, Wakona's Wrath, and Abyss Spike. I should probably get Resilience, because that stun is going to suck. But let's go run to the middle, because I'm assuming most of them went up top, or maybe I should go for like a flank. Hello, Dredge. I'm going to go ahead and stun you straight off the bat, because you don't have your teleporter set up, so I should be able to pretty easily kill you here. I don't know why you're firing weirdly. Why was he firing in front of him when I was already behind him? That was weird. I think the Dredge is here again, so is the Lex. That is a 2-man stun. Slash, like right click. I'm dead. God damn, I was really slow there. Definitely also wasn't really expecting to run into 3 of them. I was kind of ready to deal with 2, but 3 was a little bit too much. Might have to play a little bit differently for this one. I'm going to go for a bit of a flank play, although I don't think they even see me yet. There's a slash there. There's another one. There's the stun. She is definitely gone here. We also got rid of the Dredge. I say we because I didn't really do much there other than stun him. Lex is going for the ult. I tried to use my F. He just got rid of me there. I'm kind of surprised he used his ult for a term who was out of meter, but okay. Hello, Dredge. There's a slash. He's dead to Genos. Hello, Strix. Oh, I'm totally gonna hit any second. I'm gonna use the F. I just tried to spin. Did I actually hit him with that? I got the hit marker. Holy shit, I think I landed the stun. I got blinded. I used my F for the movement, and I think I actually managed to land it on him. We'll go ahead and hit the term. Not a term. I'm playing term. This is a goddamn Dredge. Why am I so bad with names? Either way, you're dead. We're doing a pretty bad job of actually absorbing damage, but there is a full set. We can actually kind of run away now a little bit, but I'm probably dead any second. I don't really know what I'm trying to bloody do. Definitely I'm having to play a little bit differently for this one. I'm now, I think, the only person who's even here player, not very god. I don't know who he's talking about or what he's even really trying to say. Do I go for the ult here? Yeah, screw it, why not? Not like I'm really going to be able to use it in a decent spot anyway. Might as well just go ahead and use it there. We got rid of the Lex. Go ahead and use the F and slam down. I didn't even know where anybody was. I managed to land on top of that, which is something I didn't even think you could do. I'm trying to spam this Dredge and also absorb some stuff. He is gone. Cool. I feel like I'm actually having to focus him a little bit because of how stationary he is. Lex I can't really get close to, but he is gone. Should I push up on this Strix as well? I guess I might as well try. He shot me. There is the Q. Oh, okay. What is the plan? Hit him with a stun maybe? I think he's a little bit too high up. Hello, Dredge. There's a right click. There's a slash. There's another one. There's the Q. He's trying to throw his Q through me. Okay. Lex's grip. Thank you, Genos, for a freebie. There's a stun for her. 2 stacks as well. Oh, now I'm too slow. She is still dead though. Okay, cool. We're luckily a little bit faster than her because of the freaking nimble. There's some stacks into him. There is the Q. Once we have those going, we can actually kind of fight people. There's the stun. He has, I guess, resilience. That's weird. I didn't even realize, but he's still dead. There's some stacks. There is the Q again. Anjo, I think, went for the ult there just to blast him. Hello, Dan, but there's a slash. That stun is so annoying, even with max resilience. There is a stun. I actually won the fight. Holy shit, I guess my one stun was more than the Damber's single stun. He also only stunned me once. Got 2 stacks. That is Damber stunning me. I do have the ult up, so maybe I should just die. Yeah, sure, why not? I guess maybe I can get something with this one. Okay, that didn't damage the freaking dredge for some reason. What? Got rid of the Ying, but for some reason the dredge didn't take any damage there. We're now fully stacked though, so there's no way this Lex is going to get away from me. He's just dropping an emote because I think he knows he's dead. He's bloody surrounded. Pretty sure there must have been some weird collision with something here that for some reason stopped the dredge taking like any damage from my ult. He's getting blasted off into the oblivion, so I'm not going to complain too much. I feel like that kind of remedies the situation a little bit. We've got 1200 credits, but let's go run up to left. Hello, Strix. You are blind. I have no idea where you are. Okay, you're here. I was going in the right direction. Just go ahead and land on him to finish him off. So goddamn fast right now. Stun for the Damber. Slash. He is not dead. I tried to throw my charges at him, but I kind of butchered that. We'll absorb some more and throw out a bunch. Pull up the Q again. That is Dredge going for the ult. I don't think I can absorb that. Guess it gave me stacks, but I still took damage. We are so goddamn quick with this. I'm not even getting buffed by anything. This is just the speed of the setup. Does seem like we managed to pull through with the win. I got a little bit blinded by the Strix there, but that is going to be the end of it. If I can just finish off this Ying. What is going on? There's the Q. I'm freaking stuck on a corner here. I am definitely dead here. I'm on 20 health, or 200 health, I mean, but I'm pretty sure we got this in the bag. Yeah, Jones just went ahead and ulted to finish it off. I guess ending it with style. I was worried that they were going to get the 60 points, but yeah, there's the win. That wasn't a great situation for it, but I think that was kind of average. But yeah, there we go. There are the stats for Game 3. Pretty decent. I feel like that was very similar to Game 2. We went 11-6, 47k. Not the best stat in that match, but I feel like overall we did, you know, add to the team, and we definitely annoyed the enemy team as well. As for the rest of them, Jones did pretty decent, Leon did pretty good, Andrew did pretty decent. I'd say the Khan did as well. Their Damber was annoying as hell. Dredge, not so much. He did give us actually a bunch of free charges, so props to him for that, I guess. I'd say Lex did pretty good. He was actually surprisingly annoying because of how much distance he was keeping from us. Ying did fine. I'd say the Strix actually did pretty decent there, but I didn't really pay too much attention to him. Overall, I feel like I showed this off well, just not as well as I guess would have been possible had we gone up against like a tank or two, because that does really make it a lot easier. It really is just having somebody else who you're kind of constantly fighting against that you can just slash for free meter. That makes it so much easier, but we went up against Squishies for the entirety of today's video, so I didn't really have a chance to show that part off. So maybe I'll revisit this sometime in the near future. If you guys want to see it, let me know, drop a like on the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys all, of course, very, very soon, and as always, stay frosty.